But hey man, say man, do.
That's what I be waiting for you to say.
Look, you did it. I literally watched you get ready to do it, so I was like, okay.
What is
Watch me.
Now, I mean,
Hey, come on, bro. Chill out, bro. You know he's there. Stop, bro. Chill out.
I mean,
Bro, we can't even do that no more.
Why not?
He's
He's
an
an
idiot.
idiot.
Silent?
He's an idiot.
Is that Silent Talk?
He finna be,
He out of there.
He ain't finna be silent until in prison.
Let me take that back. We ain't doing that.
Say, man, welcome to another episode of the Stuck in the Middle podcast, because you know what's up in this stuff.
Weekly.
But you know I can't do no without the fam. I keep with me.
I'm Coach Hep this week.
Right back
No,
to
actually, that's a lie, bro. I'm hired at Fred this week.
Oh,
Iron
name
Fred.
switch
I'm hired at Fred this
in
week.
real
The
time.
regs must be coming.
Boy, them regs kicking my butt. These caseload crazy.
Oh, facts.
Speak with Cooks, man. I'm part of the Meta Boys.
The Meta Boys.
One of the. Shout out to my boy.
Hey,
over
Meta,
here,
high five
inspiring
Big
her. Oh,
Hey, hold on.
oh, I can't wait, bro. But shout out to
the way he ducked
him
into the
inspiring me. You inspired me to get to Osmo, and you inspired me to travel and document my stuff. And
No, facts, man. Life is...
I love these guys. They inspire me every fucking day. It's
Hey.
inspiration. I love this part. Therapeutic, baby.
All right.
Y'all inspire me to be a better man every day. No
I like
cap.
Meta Boys.
Real talk.
Meta Boys, you know what I'm saying?
We might make a side page.
Meta-
called the
yeah, Meta
Yes,
Boys.
sir.
Meta
There you
Boys.
go.
The Meta Boys.
There
I
it
think the Meta
is.
Boys.
Just side page.
Just straight
Yes, sir.
IRL, bro.
Yeah, real talk. Real
Straight
talk.
Meta Boys.
Meta Boys IRL, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, Cori from Cori's Corner. We are just around the corner from NFL season. So you know I'm lit, man. My page about to go up. And I'm doing something new this year.
What's that?
Film Room Fridays, bro. Every Friday night we gonna go live and we gonna watch film. And I'm gonna show y'all, because I do clips of how I break down film. But you get to watch and break down film with me
What you
every
gonna do?
Friday.
Break down Thursday Night Football?
No.
I said, don't break that
BET.
down.
No.
I know you got to connect with the culture, and I know you got that. We'll talk about it on the episode, but
That bag.
here's your guy. I know y'all got the new sports stuff coming.
Facts.
He black.
Facts. And I'm in there.
He's
I didn't even
educated.
think about that when I'm in there.
He black.
Hey, Film Day Friday.
Tyler
man, we in
Perry
there.
might be your assistant.
Official social cues, guys. You know what it is. This is just another week where we just do like really cool stuff. 4 black dudes sitting on the couch. Sometimes we do political, sometimes we do pop culture, sometimes we do entertainment. But all the time we keep it real.
Like straw?
Oh, yeah. We're doing it in a few segments. A lot of the times we like to just make sure we involve you in the show. Again, I kind of get frustrated. I bring this up every few weeks, but it's because I'm starting to get this more and more often. Oh, man, I want to be on the show. Jeremy, how do we get on the show?
All you got to do. StuckyPod.com.
Hmm?
StuckyPod.com.
Mm-hmm.
StuckyPod.com.
Hey.
And that's it. You submit your story to us
Is it the
and you on the
equivalent
show.
of being on the show?
It's not the equivalent. It
Why
is
not?
being on the show.
It is.
Okay, I was going to say, are you
as soon as you
kidding me?
put it, we're going to put you right here.
Yep.
That's a good point.
You right there.
It is.
You right
Think
there.
about it. You're literally that middle person on the couch. All you have to do is go to StuckyPod.com.
Hey, what is the Stucky situation? Somebody, quick.
Quickly, hurry up. Drop it in the
Yeah, a
comments.
Stucky situation. Yeah, I like that. Put it in the comments. Let's
But
see,
what
let's
is
see what
it?
all the readers are about.
No, but what is it you think? What is
Stucky
it?
situation is a situation where you are stuck in life and you need some help and need some advice, and we provide that for you.
That's
Doesn't matter. It could be you that you're stuck in life. It could be your friend. It could be your siblings. It could be your family.
Give an
It
example.
could be anything. Stucky situation. Man, my tire blew out and I ain't got insurance. How do I figure it out? Stucky situation.
That's
Man,
tough.
I broke up with my partner, side piece, wife, anybody
Whoa.
will help you get out of that
You
too.
talking about yourself?
Anybody.
Oh, okay. You know,
Anybody.
when people say I have a friend, you know, that I felt like that was that moment.
You got a friend in me.
You got a friend.
You
got a friend in me. Hey.
Toy Story the greatest, man.
Oh, by the way, Paul. I'm dumb. We can't say pause this month because it's Pride Month.
Oh, this is true.
I'm just letting y'all know, no
Already
pauses.
messed up.
I'm not saying, but you literally just
No,
said it.
but we
So
can
we'll have okay, for now on, right now.
play. If we say play, it'll erase the pause.
Nope. I'm not with it.
Unpause? Unpause?
No. We're just gonna say it. We're just gonna have to not say it for
All right. Yeah, for the rest of the month, we can't do it.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, we're going.
That's a good thing.
Dang.
And if we do it,
somebody have a counter at the bottom.
hey, if we do it, what we gonna do? Put up $1
No,
or what?
Corey just got to have the counter at the bottom.
I like that.
Or
I
push
like
up or
that.
what?
Let's do that. Let's make it
$1?
a challenge for the rest of this month. Anytime we let it slip in an episode, What?
He
Or
said-
no, we can do it to
I
a
love that
follower.
he
We
said
cash
in
app a
a-
follower.
in
or
a-
something.
No.
Oh.
Oh,
Let's
so-
donate it to a cause.
Oh, okay, bet.
There we go.
Let's donate it to a cause.
Well, hold on. Also, maybe you could just tally it up throughout the weeks and see how much we get up. Like, of course, we should try to get the bar up pretty high, but also to be
Now
respectful.
we calling the mid.
Yeah.
We doing it in real time. I been documented right on the phone. But no, you said give it to a good cause.
Good cause. For Pride Month, Trevor Project.
Mental health. Does that make sense? Or
Yeah, Trevor
It
Project.
is also, wait,
Bet.
is it Men's Mental Health Month too?
It's also Men's Mental Health Month. Yes.
you see how they fraud? Oh, well they didn't fraud us, but dang, yeah. See, I ain't know nothing about it. I know about Pride Month though.
Men's Mental Health Month.
They hit me with that.
I for some reason thought it was but some months don't start on the first day.
Oh,
Right.
hold on, look.
Yeah, some of them
Some
start like in the
start-
middle of the month.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
we got to check.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll let you do that.
I gotta look for the
I'm waiting for that
days.
217. But yeah, we do it in segments. The first being stuck on comments because you guys got a lot to say. We just got a lot to say back to you. Which has been really productive. I feel like a lot of people starting to get into the comments a lot more because of this section. What do y'all think?
I agree.
Gonna see.
Which one? Stuck on comments?
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Shout out to what's her name? Christy.
Chrissy go hard, bro. She's a really. I told
She's
you,
one of the
if we-
OGs.
No, I'm talking about the one that was talking head at first. Well, not really talking head, but she had a comment, and then now she.
You want to say it so bad?
What to say is
Not me, not me.
bad.
Don't look at me. I'm laughing.
You can't make.
Can
If
we-
you make a
hey.
face, that counts too.
That's $1.
You can't,
No,
you
no,
cannot
one
make a
deep.
face.
No.
You can't make a face.
Laughter. That's
You
another
laughter
$3.
counts.
No.
Yes.
The episode would never finish, bro.
This is over. This is every
First time, here's the thing.
every second that passes, Cori has to tally it up.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, if we're doing
I'm
that,
not tallying
it shouldn't
nothing.
matter if I'm pointing it out. It's
Yeah,
if I'm
I'm
pointing it
not
out, it don't count.
No, bro, that's $12. We're 12 seconds deep.
No,
Anyway,
Hey,
shut
15. It's just implied.
that's not
You
implied.
comment,
No,
we
you
reply. Let's
said-
get back on board, man.
I know what I said, but what was you about to say?
That's dope.
Hey, $1.
Hey, that's the rule.
Run
That's the rule.
it back. Chat, run it back.
No.
$1
Context
Ain't none.
matters.
Ain't none.
Context matters.
No, sir. I heard it.
No, context
Chat, roll
matters.
it.
No, that's not in the rule. That's not in the
In
rule.
real time.
That's like saying we can't say the word "the."
No, it ain't.
No,
Yes,
but
it
we didn't make that
is.
bet though. We
Yeah,
didn't-
no, the bet wasn't that.
Context matters.
Here's the context. $1 owed. That's what I know. That's the
No,
context.
that's like
Anyway.
saying, like for instance, we were talking about movies or something else. You were talking about going to the movies, or I was watching a movie and Katie had to get up and I had to press pause. I'm gonna say that. What you know what I'm saying? Context
That's
matters.
actually good. My favorite scene in the movie of all time was literally 10 seconds ago when you said it, and that's $1.
No, I didn't say
Hey,
it.
come on, give me a
No,
check.
I
$1.
said you said we can't say pause.
Oh, there it is again.
No,
$2.
All right, no, so
Hey.
context matters, fine. Context matters.
Comments.
Yeah, stuck on comments.
Yeah,
has been
yeah,
amazing.
context do matter.
But you know what? Let's just jump it off. We'll go section for section. Let's jump it off. We spend a lot of time stuck on comments. You guys got a lot to say. We love to reply. Come on, Darren.
Here it is. So first one, this is how many sprays of cologne or perfume is too many?
This was a good
And you're talking to a connoisseur, so let me tell you.
Same.
Christy said 2.
I have to ask Christy about this.
Yeah, nah.
What I didn't want to do this on. We're gonna do this. Here we go, Christy.
So
where you at?
two, and anything above that is crazy.
Now here's the
She
only,
said
now,
it's
now,
2.
hold on.
She said 2 is too many.
But hold on, Jeremy said he's a connoisseur. But
Yes.
hold on. What's the atomizer like? What's the atomizer spray like?
No
'Cause
facts.
it could be
And the fragrances
Bond.
come in different
Right,
powers.
the eau de toilette.
Is it?
hits
It has to be a
completely
toilet
different.
if it's gonna be sticking for a while. It ain't gonna be no
Yeah.
little water.
That Drake.
So
sprays.
we are gonna base our responses to this
Okay,
off
bet.
of it being a eau de toilette.
and a
But-
long atomizer. Otherwise, you got some explaining to do.
Okay. So she said based on that, what we just gave the parameters, Christy said 2.
All right.
And I'm not gonna lie,
It's not enough.
it's not enough.
Okay. What's
Okay.
the next one?
Just little sprays left, but it's not enough.
Wally World said 5.
There you go. Now we're hitting.
Nah, you're
I still
kind of
think we
pushing
have-
it.
Yeah.
I still think it might be. We still need more, depending on what you got going
Depends
on.
on the night. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Five is crazy.
might be able to give it 5 is like at the edge of the limit.
I'll tell you, we're gonna do. Everybody gonna tell us their number after this, but let's. Yeah.
Karen says 5. I think I do 4. Each wrist, neck, chest, and not me fake spraying perfume to remember what I do.
You said,
You have to.
That's,
though.
yeah, you got
Hold on.
to.
I'm not wasting.
Y'all
you at,
spraying your
Will?
balls?
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna get you mine right now. So out the shower, you hit the first one, and it's got to be your musk, whatever your musk.
Out the shower, wet.
Listen, whatever your musk
This boy
scent
is freaky, boy.
He's right on the chest. That's one.
He's freaky.
Then when it's time to go to work or time to go out in the public and time to go with your wife, you gotta hit that.
What's the weirdest spot? What's the weirdest spot
so
that
we
you
had
spray?
4, and then I
top
step
of the
into
back,
it.
right
Then I step
Top of the
into it. So we had 5.
Yeah.
Total.
So you're a 5 spray. You're a 6 spray because you said a musk first.
No, musk is 1, 2, 3, 4. Rub.
Don't rub.
Oh, you're a
5.
rubber? Yeah, I'm about to say you're a rubber?
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
And watch this.
God.
I was gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
I put the coconut oil grease here first.
Oh, this guy is crazy.
Now, the coconut oil grease, that's a good
to
thing.
let
Yeah.
the clothes stick, but you don't
Yeah.
rub it though.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to rub. All right. Anyway,
Hey,
I
I'm
am a 4.
You're a 4?
4 max. I'm a 3 to 4. 4 max. 1, 2, 1 on the wrist with a tap. That's the norm. I might do a chest.
I think it depends who you
Or a
like.
back.
Being a bigger guy, you can't spray
back.
because if you smell too much, you get clown harder being a
Yeah,
bigger
yeah.
dude.
So I do
So you
I'm
neck,
three.
neck.
I'm 3 max.
I'm 3
I
max.
do neck,
I'm 3.
wrist, and sometimes I'll do back, but most of the time it's just neck, wrist.
Skinny people can get away with it, but if you're a bigger dude and you got 4 or 5 sprays, they immediately clown you. It's like a
Because you're
thing.
trying to hide your stink or
Yeah,
something
I
like
also
that.
break
yeah, that's what it is.
break a cardinal rule, but I think it works for me, so it's fine. I'm a fabric sprayer. I'm not scared.
Whoa.
No, it's not. That's not
Febreze?
broken
That's my wife.
cardinal
No,
rule.
no,
You
not
can.
when
like-
she hits the clothes.
No,
you don't
I'm
hit-
asking you.
I hit the
Oh,
meaning
you hit
like
the clothes, you
I
hit
don't.
the
I'm
clothes.
not putting it on my skin, and I'm not even like when I say neck. I actually hit
It
shoulder.
lasts longer.
It lasts longer,
Thank you.
and
You got to put it in heat spots, bro.
I gotta not even heat
Nah,
spots.
on your clothes.
I envision when you get close to me or you hug me. Where are you gonna smell me?
On my clothes.
You're not gonna smell. You should never be this close. Katie will smack you.
No,
So, like,
but
you-
if you have the
But if
right
you
one,
hug me,
it'll be
if
off
you hug
on
me,
some
you'll be
feet.
here ish.
Yeah.
Or if you're by me or whatever, you might smell me behind me, or you're behind me in the line.
What do you want on your skin for? Somebody gonna eat
I'm
it?
telling you right now,
It's designed
for
to
the
be on your
heat.
skin.
It's
too.
It's supposed
Yeah.
to be in the heat, man.
Yeah.
You
But I'm
put
gonna
it on
heat
the
up
hot
anyway.
spots. Yeah, you put it on the hot spots, and your body emits
I put on both.
the fragrance.
I do both.
Yeah, I mean,
Come on, man.
So now you got our numbers. You got our numbers.
yeah, there it is.
The next video comments are from our presidential pardons post. Somebody said lazy images said everyone who has served 50+ years gets pardoned.
Not with that.
Yeah, I'm not with it either.
It depends on what I just said. I even said, what about the red rum? He didn't respond to that.
Exactly.
Yeah, Karen said pardon the student loans. I'm also on board with that. Get rid of these student loans.
Yeah.
Pardon them long.
After learning, get rid of it.
Christy says low income individuals, nonviolent, that couldn't afford to pay for representation and received a max sentence. That's a small.
That's a very
niche.
specific-
Yeah, but
I don't disagree.
yeah, I don't disagree with you at
I
all.
feel like
But
that
that's-
demographic could happen right now.
Yeah.
It's such a small group of people.
Yeah, but it's still. I mean, maybe that's what it's for, right?
No,
It's a-
I'm
that's a
with,
small
I'm
group.
with it. That's what I said. But it is a small
Yeah,
representation.
I don't disagree.
Billy J. Wagner said Tiger King.
Tiger King got him a club, boy.
At this point, it's funny that he keeps petitioning and don't get it.
Yeah,
that's
at this
hilarious.
point. And then we got Robert Grover, 2725 said, yeah, but it's not like he's running for another term. So this is responding to the fact that your comment about like it depends on when if you're going to run for another term, you wait till the end of the second term.
I think I might have responded to
effect.
that. Maybe. I responded to
You
somebody on there
probably
saying,
did.
Like, I wasn't talking about. Are we talking about in general?
Yeah,
So,
but yeah. So that's
Yeah.
all we got this week.
what's
Good.
up?
Shout out to y'all in the comments.
Keep coming.
Keep it up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Keep it up.
All right, so let's. I guess we just move on to the next segment. Let's see
Unstuck?
Yeah.
who the Mutha-Stucka guys?
I mean, right now it's Boeing.
Yeah.
Talking about India Air.
Yeah, man.
They.
The first Dreamliner crash, man. Fatal crash, at least.
I'm not saying this is the new Dreamliner too, right?
787 Dreamliner. Yeah. I mean, they like that newish.
Newish, like the newer of their.
They've been basically the workhorse for like the long haul flights in the world. So
Yeah.
there's like I think maybe 1,100 in the fleet.
Yeah.
And when I say workhorse, I mean they flying.
Daily,
Every day.
Every day.
All
They
day long.
it's really a marvel feat of like I'm nerding out over planes, but
Yes.
efficiency in the sky, but also like a great passenger experience. That's why they're very popular. But the reason why I say Boeing is because, I mean, y'all remember it wasn't a couple years ago, when there was a whistleblower speaking specifically about the Dreamliner. And now everybody's trying to figure out why did this mug just fall out the sky? Because everything looked like it was fine. Like if you look at the video.
Yeah, up until about 2 seconds in of them in the air.
No, but I mean, it still looked like it was just, they were still pitch right. Right.
No.
So obviously there was some sort of like stall there, but like.
Is it that nose thing that there's that little
the MCAS?
Thing? Yeah.
Nah, I doubt it was probably that because the MCAS, you would have seen it do this.
Yeah.
So that system is basically when there's a stall warning, and a stall means your angle of attack is too
steep.
It's too steep.
Yeah.
So basically you're going up like this, and that's not, you're just gonna
you can't go
drop
nowhere.
out the sky. You're not
down.
gonna fly. So the MCAS system was, if you're going up like this, MCAS would actually tilt your nose down. The problem with the Maxes was that they didn't know how to turn the MCAS off, and it was malfunctioning to where if you're just flying actually how you're supposed to fly and it knows that, like down, you're going down. So I don't know. I didn't see that. So
I want to know. I don't want to
speculate.
Boeing is definitely out of there. I want to know the red box. I want to know what really happened. Black box, whatever, what colors you want to call it. I also want to know about the survivor.
Yeah, there was a lone survivor, bro.
Yeah, one lone survivor. According to what I saw,
bruises, bro.
How?
He said that according to the thing,
11A.
he was right. He was right on the exit row, and he opened it and jumped out at the last second.
Okay, I was about to say
But he looked tore up.
But he was fine still walking, no broken bones.
Before it got you. Okay,
no, but it was from 600 feet, so we're talking like.
Oh no, he was definitely tore up when he hit that water.
It wasn't water; it was land. They hit land.
Yeah,
they hit a building and then fell on the ground.
The legs.
But he somehow but he didn't have no. They're calling him Miracle Man or whatever because he didn't have no like major breaks.
He just looked cut up.
He just looked like he had some cuts and some blood on his face, a little burn.
600 feet from a plane, bro.
No, he didn't fall 600 feet. The plane fell 600 feet.
Yeah, but when did he jump out?
That's
at
what
the
I'm
last
trying to say.
minute, so maybe
second.
like 20
maybe
feet.
like 20 feet.
It's
right?
like maybe one of them like. But again, and if we're talking about science. He's falling with the plane. So, like, the 20 feet didn't matter. You're falling at the speed of the rate of the plane. Exactly. So, like, even that. Sir, what's wrong with you, bro?
What you got, B. Wood?
That boy stuck on the couch.
I'm rocking with Boeing. I'm out of there this week. I mean, forgot mine, but
Boeing is.
I'm rocking
Boeing
with
was mine.
I'm going with whoever Lil Wayne producers are.
Oh, my God. Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
He wins. Go ahead.
You think that's a good song?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, bro, what? Okay, let me start by saying this. No Lil Wayne slander is tolerated in my house. Okay, Lil Wayne is.
This ain't your house.
No. Hey, that's what I'm saying. We're not doing that. Notice how I said the people that used to be around. Let me start there. Lil Wayne had a team that made him Lil Wayne. Okay, and that team has since dispersed over the years.
100%.
Now we've got whatever is representing Lil Wayne behind the scenes, and it may just be him. And I almost am positive that it's not. He's got somebody managing the records. It's probably some producer that thinks that like production is the number one thing in the world or something. It's like I can just tell by this album, this guy wasn't driven by the same people, bro.
No,
this is the Carter series, right?
Yep.
And the Carter series has a certain, as Brian likes to say, esque to it. You know what I'm saying? And this felt like a mixtape of throwaways that maybe, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you right now, Cotton Candy gone, Flex crazy.
Yeah,
I love Flex. That Flex record is
my
crazy.
favorite record on there is the Manny Fresh one, bro.
I didn't like that.
Yeah, it was
like
alright,
that.
but it's.
I love that
think
record.
people are just overreacting, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No.
It
really is bad, bro.
Bro, I've heard the production. I've been watching it like on TikTok. All the people doing or reproducing it, basically, like putting other beats on it. Great, but at some point, that when I was looking at some of the people that were involved, like it's almost like like I'm passing the torch. Not like that's always the moment, but sometimes you don't have to be in that bag. Like this is my end. I'm giving you everything. He did rock. He did everything. Like that.
Well, yeah, but
so I'll explain why I feel that way. I have two sides to this.
Is Flex the one that actually switches to the rock record?
No.
Let me look at the
that?
producer.
You're talking about the one with you're talking about the one. Snake Shane.
No.
That Jelly Roll record hard.
No.
I love that one.
I'm talking about the one where
Big X.
halfway. I like Big X and Big Sean's verse on there, but Wayne's verse was not good. And
2
the same
Chainz
in
bodied him on Cotton Candy.
100%.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, there's a record. I think it might be Flex, but we're halfway through. It kind of goes. I gotta remember that.
No, Flex all the way through is just ultimately I did it to Flex on him. Bro, I love
Go
that.
through the
record.
track list real quick.
Yeah.
You would.
But
But hold on, let me
being
give you my
myself
two
is
sides. Let
tough.
me
Go
give you my
ahead.
2 sides. So the other side of this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say I coined this. The other side of this
which
is
record?
he needs the money,
Being
and I don't mean
myself.
like he needs the money in a bad way. I think he has enough asset. I think he's considering the money now only when it comes to the music.
Yes.
I said the first second I heard it, I can name. I'll send you a screenshot of a group chat with my friends where I said
Let me see that.
there's certain records on here he's using for retail, certain records for movies and ESPN, and certain records that he just let us have. So because he's doing that, the album together is not a congruent piece, and it feels like trash.
And that shouldn't have been the Carter. That's what. That's
And
my.
that's why I
Here
said
we go,
don't
bro.
call it the Carter 6. Now you want to call it something else, something mixtape,
You
something
coulda did that,
whatever.
yeah, facts.
The thing before the Carter, whatever. But just don't call it the Carter 6 because the Carter is a congruent piece every single time.
Oh yeah.
No, every
You're
time.
right, you're
Like
right.
it just whatever the energy was from the beginning of that album, it ended all the way through the album feeling that way. This is all over the place. So whomever is in his corner, I'm voting for Mutha-Stucka to be whoever that team is right now.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah.
But also that includes Wayne. So Wayne,
Now watch out. I'm not doing
nah,
it.
bro, we're doing it, bro. Cause
Yeah, I'll let you have it.
no, I'm sorry, bro.
I
Like you
can't.
can't.
Wayne, I love
You're a great. No facts, and people be like, be hating. I'm like, bro, I love Wayne, but no, bro, you're Wayne.
Nobody's
bro.
perfect.
You're Wayne.
That
you
Lin-Manuel was crazy,
you don't.
bro.
You don't
That
have.
was-
Thank you, bro. Like that is the. That is the.
And I know why you did it. I know you want to score on some cartoon movie.
But you don't have. You could have just did. You can do that with Pharrell on Despicable Me.
Yeah, bro. But that was his version. He was
That
like,
would be
I
fire.
don't want to work for Pharrell. I'm going to work
Man,
for
where's the
Lin-Manuel.
credits,
Okay,
Come
and
on,
that's
bro.
why you the Mutha-Stucka right now. Sorry.
So who wins? Boeing or
Boeing. Or what? Well, we can do either one.
I don't know. I
say
think
Boeing.
it's Wayne for me. I think it's Wayne for me
Yeah.
because for some reason, for some people, also you got to think about this. Young people, Wayne has been on not on a great track when it comes to releasing stuff. He didn't also have a
Recently,
great
yeah.
year when it comes to the Super Bowl and complaining about that. Then you put this out, and so there's a large group of people who really don't remember the GOAT Wayne run.
07 Wayne. The 107
The
features.
07 to like to 2012, where he literally everything he was on was super hot fire. They don't know that. They were not around for that. So
And that's
all they
fine,
get
too,
is
like-
this.
That's fine. Transcend with the music, though, is what I'm saying.
I'm just saying my GOAT ain't never had a moment like that.
Talking about Drizzy?
Oh, Jay.
Yeah.
I thought you talking about the
He-
boy.
A lot of people say Blueprint 3 was, but no.
Nah, I
Blueprint
like
3 was
that.
legendary. It's
Yeah,
a lie.
Blueprint 3, bro.
It's
You
classic.
talking about,
Are you kidding me?
oh, you already know, over the top. I'm in the drop. You tripping, bro. You tripping.
We on that what?
No, I think that Wayne is going to be a little, in a little bit of a...
situation?
Yeah, I couldn't,
wait.
I couldn't follow that one.
Stucky situation.
Dun. I'm about to say I held that deep. No, you gotta.
I can't. When you always hear
wait.
my... No.
Wait.
Oh.
They don't love you like I love
Wait,
you.
hold on. But you say wait?
I said,
Which
wait.
could also mean...
No.
Okay,
See?
hey,
Again,
I
called him up
context
first.
is- Yeah,
$5.
facts. No, I was saying wait because I threw a curveball in here today, and I think this is your segment. I need to give you either insight before you read this, or just let me read it.
Whatever you feel is best.
Okay, so I read this maybe a couple weeks ago. It was submitted to our show by this guy named Trevors Stripling. And basically, I'm going to read it. It's an invite to be a guest on the show, right? He says, my name's Trevor, a systems thinker, absurdist strategist, a self-declared inevitable millionaire with the energy of a TED Talk speaker who got kicked off the stage for saying too much truth. I'd be a killer guest for your podcast because I've mastered the art of being completely unhinged in the most charismatic way. He talks about taboo topics without being toxic, deep without being boring, and funny without even trying most of the time. Okay.
Okay.
He said he can riff off of everything from AI mind melds to why most self-help is just placebos with better marketing. I've got takes, wild stories, and weirdly articulate ways of making chaos feel intentional. Let me know if you want to guess who will say something that gets quoted, clipped, canceled, and either way, it'll be memorable. So thanks for the consideration. Now, when I saw this, I never brought this to y'all's attention. Even Perry think it's some BS. And I said, not because it's BS. It's because, Trevor, you can email us or reach out. Perry, stop it, bro. Or get down. Anyway, you can reach out to us to become a guest. You can do anything, right? Maybe not submitting to the Stucky situation part. But, I said, let me look into Trevor's dip. And I figured something out. Trevor is in a Stucky situation. So, first, and then we're going to help him out.
Oh, we got him.
I went to his LinkedIn. So I want to look at this real quick. And I was like, oh, okay, here's Trevor. And I put two and two together for a couple of things. He said he's an award-winning entrepreneur, founder of a bakery. He also talked about the inevitable millionaire in there.
Okay.
I see he won the 2024 Chef of the Year award by Voyage Dallas.
Whoa.
See him on season 2 of the Blocks Cast Photo.
Hey.
I see his experience. He's been working at YouTube, some other places.
Oh, content management specialist.
Do you feel me?
Yeah, for YouTube.
Right? Which is
He makes videos.
All of this
exactly
stuff is
what you
nice.
do.
He makes videos for himself. Go ahead.
Look, all this stuff is nice. And then I found this. And it says, it's a GoFundMe that says, keep Trevor's business rolling with your help. And so I want to read off what he's talking about here, and I think we should help him out, man, for a couple of things. It says, this is what it looked like on the way up. So I'm not supposed to be here. Not in this much debt, not without a working car, not begging the Uber gods to get me a job that barely covers this ride, but I'm here, not broken, but building. My name's Trevor, the founder of Inevitable Millionaire, a brand I created out of the rubble of survival and ambition. It's not about just being rich. It's about becoming undeniable in a world that has tried to erase you. And right now, he has a job. I have clients. I'm selling donuts to local businesses. I'm launching AI services and voiceovers. But none of it's sustainable without a car, and mine is dead. The repair estimate is $2,000. That's with used parts, me sourcing labor, and doing everything I can not to bleed. I hate asking for help. This isn't how I pictured launch, so to speak. But this is real, and I believe real deserves funding too. So this is me, owning the mess, still showing up, still inevitable. If you're not local, you can donate here. If you are nearby, buy donuts, hire me, trade with me, share this. I'm not a charity case. I'm a business in survival mode, and I'm going to make it. I appreciate you. So after seeing this, I said, what better opportunity than for us to help this man out?
Help him get unstuck.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to help you get unstuck. First and foremost, I will be making a cash donation. I hope that you all do the same, but you do what you do. I will be making a cash donation. You've already raised $750. But a lot of us have started our own businesses, right? And sometimes, some of us, multiple businesses. So what tips, tricks can we give to Trevor to help him out so that he can become that inevitable millionaire and undeniable?
Trevor.
And you wrote in, so I know you must watch the show.
I was gonna say,
So-
go back to LinkedIn to those job lists.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I kind of the
I
second I
need to
saw
look
the
at.
first one, I knew what it was. But we just had to keep going. I want to hear B Woods.
shout out to Trevor.
Yeah, shout out my boy.
No. Me personally, if I'm giving you money, you said something key in your GoFundMe, which was hire me. So I figure out if you got some type of value to what I have going on, and maybe I saw community manager or whatever for YouTube, maybe
Content manager.
content manager
Lead
specialist.
content. He said lead content, so he makes he manages leads.
Yeah. So maybe you do have value, or maybe founder of this and all that. Maybe you can put me in position, but I'll try to get you unstuck with that. Maybe we can talk. Hey, look me up, Beatwood Cooks. You can hit me up on StuckyPod. Yeah, that's all I got for you. That I can get you on stuff like that.
Big Germ.
Hopefully.
You've seen LinkedIn profiles, just like one that would catch your eye. Is there anything that he can do to maybe bolster up his LinkedIn?
So, if I'm looking at LinkedIn from a recruiter / hire me standpoint, the picture's got to go, or it's got to be updated. It needs to be way more professional.
Me, bro.
Keeping it a bean.
I'm trying to help you out.
On both sides,
It
by the
was
way.
scamish.
That and the
It does feel you are trying to promote yourself, but it also feels like I created this out of sheer like necessity rather than I already have a job and I want to be a professional. I want to network. I don't read this LinkedIn as something that I would send. If I was a recruiter, I'm not sending you a link. So you need to clean this up. And you talk about how much you use AI. AI could easily help you clean this up, but you got to clean it up. The services bullet point, that's very old school. Cori, click the about and see more.
And this is Tyler Juco.
See more.
I wonder if that's the
To
one.
the right, down and to the right.
My bad.
I wonder if that's the one in Tyler.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, scroll. Yeah, so imagine I'm a recruiter, man. This is just too long. This is too long. I wouldn't read this. And this right there, because as a recruiter, I always have to click the see more piece, right? I got to see more. But based on what I'm reading, I would not move past this box. So you got to learn how to sell yourself a little bit better.
Yeah, there's a lot.
You know, and none of it is giving me something that's like something that somebody else isn't giving me.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm reading this and thinking, oh, I can definitely find somebody who is like this. So what else makes you stand out? I believe in power. I believe in the power and knowledge. It should not be of knowledge. But anyway, I believe in the power of knowledge and authenticity. That is giving, I'm trying to trick the ATS system.
I'm talking about, bro. Listen, you used AI to build this page. Let's stop playing. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Like,
But you didn't script it right.
No, it's not even that he didn't script it. He just said, ChatGPT build me a LinkedIn. This is what I'm serious. I'm being dead serious.
Yeah.
What do I know? He probably even said, make sure you do something with DEI in there. What's the second line? With the passion for elevating queer and geek-centric brands. What?
Yeah, geek-centric for sure is ChatGPT for sure.
I know
with the little hyphen right there.
I do this for real.
You're done.
Yeah, I do this for real.
Yeah, you're done.
I do this for real. You
I've seen that plenty of
ChatGPT this
times.
whole thing,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Now, I'm trying to be very like in between because I understand where you're at right now. Trust me, where you're in that weird space where you're like, wait, am I an entrepreneur? Like, do I understand business for real? I've had some success, but like, what am I doing? Because as I'm reading the about, I don't know what you are. I don't know if you're a culinary guy, a food guy.
Right.
I don't know what you do because you've done so much. And this is an issue for people that are looking to recruit for very specific roles or whatever. Or how about forget the recruitment for a second? If somebody's looking to invest in you, when people come to spend money, they need a direct line of knowledge of sight. What you do for them that adds value.
Clarify the message.
What do you do right now in that description that adds value to anyone's life in this very specific way? I can't point it out. The obvious stuff, the pictures, doesn't scream professional today. Like when I'm watching it, I don't see. When I look at that picture, I don't see somebody that's a professional right now.
No.
And then I hate to be this way, but since you're going to use these tools like GoFundMe, if you're going to use the internet, use the internet. Go back to that GoFundMe picture. Stop it, bro. Stop it. You know,
well, that one makes more sense than the.
No, but hear me out. But this would work if you just say, I'm in a Walmart parking lot and I need $2,000.
We see the yellow poles, car.
Yeah, just say I'm in a Walmart parking lot and I need $2,000.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to go back down after look at that picture and tell me that face right there in that background, how this explains what's happening.
Yeah. That's definitely ChatGPT.
I know what a struggling business is like. This is beyond struggling business.
Not to mention, put your business in there. The picture.
The hyphen, bro. I'm going to tell you the cheat code. I use ChatGPT.
No, it's the M dash.
Take
the M dashes out, bro.
Take the M dashes out. M dash, I meant.
You can actually program AI for it not to do that. But
look at us getting you unstuck, by the way.
Yeah,
update it to your memory.
All
Seriously.
this stuff is like
change your photo. That's another one.
No, 100%. Another thing is when you submit it, you put info at undeniable or inevitablemillionaire.com. So I said, cool, I'm gonna go check out inevitablemillionaire.com. The page don't exist. So like even having your website there, even if it's not fully up or whatever else, it's just a landing page for people to be at. It's like little things. It makes me question if you're taking it serious.
That's right. So where's this 2,000 going? This is why I said it'd be better if you just say, look, guys, I'm in a Walmart parking lot and I need $2,000.
100%.
I respect that. And now we can make choices about where we donate money and how we support and all that. But to say like this is just where I'm at with my business, well, no. Once you really understand having what an entity, like creating an entity, a business entity, truthfully feels like, and actually have access to that thing that can break in your hand for real, like a real thing. You're to your point. Yes, you are building. It's not real yet. It's still in that process of you making it real in your brain first. You have to physically make it that. And sometimes it takes holding yourself up for a little while, like getting a job and starting a career in something that maybe you just don't love for the time being, right? But and I'm not saying that you're not getting a job. I know this is a very when people are down on their luck, right? They don't want to seem like they're not adding value to society, so they say things like, "I have a job," and then they tell you the job that they have, which is selling donuts to a donut shop. What do you mean?
No, I think he maybe like picks up donuts and gives them to people. I don't know, but like we need more is what he's saying.
Yeah, I don't know what that means because I could do that too. I could say I go to the dumpster and get the donuts out of the donut shop and then sell them to homeless people every day so I can find a couple of dollars to go someplace to live. Is that a business for real? and this is what I'm saying. I'm just keeping it. Is that a business for real? Or are you like surviving? Well, like you said, just call it what it is. I'm in a Walmart parking lot. I need $2,000. No fluff. I don't even know what to say here because look at the picture I'm taking.
But if you are for real,
yeah,
I would love. Hey, I'd be willing to donate to your cause. I can also hook you up with a free headshot, and we can start from there.
This is how you fix it.
You know what I'm saying? We can start from there, and then if you are serious, super serious, maybe I can connect you with one of them. They can give you a consultation.
We'll look into LinkedIn.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be.
Well, tell us where you're trying to really get some work at, and maybe we can.
Just for me, I just want to know what you do. So I can hire, other than that,
and how we better get to it. You know what I'm saying? Like get to that thing. So I'm actually answer right now for you to be on the show is you're already on the show, so you don't have to come sit here to be on the show. You're on the show, and this is real. This is real love, real advice. Because anybody else might have just donated and say you can do what you do. But we can see behind the veil. We've all been at the moment where we're just trying to make it, and we have the passion and belief behind the thing that we are trying to build. But it's hard to get there. Now I've been lucky enough to have these three with me, who two of them are very business savvy, and that's the path of life that they chose. And so they have all the education and experience. So I get to rub off of that. So this is please take this advice because it's really good. It's all the advice that I got.
And be honest,
should he go ball? Hold on, should he go ball?
That part I'm not going to say
because I say,
bro,
keep your hair, bro.
Knowing what I know, you ride that thing till it falls. The last strand of hair falls.
I saw Corey's face.
Make sure you ride it deep.
Corey said,
"You ride that thing deep."
Corey said,
"Hey, he did it twice."
I didn't do anything.
Hey, but if you don't hit us up, you will be stuck and stupid, which is a segment where a person puts the thing, finds stuff in a stuck and stupid situation, and then we put them on that wheel. But yeah, we got them. We really did.
Got who?
One of y'all said it. I heard.
No one said anything.
We're at $10 easy.
No.
So we're doing the campaign for him?
Oh, you know what's crazy? I just thought about it. Remember how I said earlier the Trevor Project? I had no idea that's what his name is Trevor. No, that is not the Trevor Project.
Oh, okay. But is this what we're going to do? Is he him?
Hey, he did say queer, and that is his Pride Month.
It's Pride Month. We'll get him.
Yeah.
Shout out.
No, we really want to know what you do, man.
No, for sure. I want to help you out.
If you generate leads, then hey. Is it stuck and stupid to think you should not have more than 2 friends of the opposite sex while in a relationship?
Yes. It is stupid to say.
I'm old school, but I'll say stuck and it depends. I feel like it's hard. How close are they? Right? Like how close are they?
Your mind.
At some point, I know it's like I'm not popular with this statement because my generation just does things differently, bro. Like at some point, what am I like? I have my wife. That's already my best friend. Then I have to submit some of that away to have a separate type of relationship, which again isn't necessarily bad. It's just you have a platonic friendship, and that's what it takes. But because each one of those times that you start the relationship with somebody, it's gonna you're just one human. You're not gonna be able to just be like, let me just keep giving this person 100% of this angle. 100. You're taking away from every time. So I feel like the closer they are, it just feels weird to me to be that engaged with that many women, knowing I have a wife. It just feels weird.
I just think there's a level for mine.
That's
There's a
what I
level
said.
to
How
it. Yeah.
close?
Sitting on the phone, I'm a time limit guy. You can do whatever you want to do. There's just a time limit on it. 2 hours on the phone is crazy.
Yeah.
You got 45 to an hour.
Yeah, I mean, because
I
I
drive
always
home
say,
from work.
well,
Yeah, drive home from work.
yeah, drive home
Perfect.
from
Go
work
ahead, squeeze it
conversation.
in.
Y'all ain't chatted in a few
Yeah.
months, a year, whatever.
Because it could be a friend from back in the day.
Yeah,
like
that's-
they went to
that's
school with. Nah, get it
whatever.
off.
Yeah, that's
an
cool.
hour.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it for me, my parameters. First off, I don't. I think it is stupid because I'm a living testimony of this, bro. And like Katie knew this whenever she met me. I'm like, I work in a field full of women, and so a lot of my friends are women, and now they are going to know from the way I present myself and the boundaries that I keep that I'm not for sale, and that Katie don't play. And that's my responsibility. But like, I went to lunch with a friend today. You know what I'm saying? And the craziest part is we were literally talking about Katie, and Katie FaceTime, and I said, "You want to? This is crazy. We talking about it." I said, "You want to?
that's crazy.
Chat?
I got anxiety.
Look, but I don't. But when you live in that world, when you're secure in your marriage and you know what the boundaries are,
Yeah.
she's married as well. Love her husband. He's a cool dude. But I knew her
But see,
before I knew him.
but, yeah, that's different.
And
yeah.
so when she answered the phone, I didn't even answer. I swiped it over and she was on there. And Katie was like, "Oh my God, hey!" Brooke was
Nah,
like,
that's
"Hey."
that's the move though.
But no,
that's
but-
the move.
but
You
hold
swipe
on.
it and immediately put it on her.
No, but hold
That's
on.
the move.
What's up?
But hold on, there's something I don't want to skip past that. There's something that can be lost there, and I know that this is not every scenario where
Yes.
the other person's married,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because there's something to lose, and I think that's okay because now there's that thing in the middle that's playing defense where we don't even have to. It's an assumption at this point. It's when we start mingling with like women who are not in that scenario,
Yeah, and
and
I
you start
wouldn't-
getting them close to you, and you maybe the
100%.
friendships that you've garnered over time, it gets weird. Like,
And
it just gets
granted,
weird.
now, like being in the relationship that I am, because I'm married,
Yeah.
I'm not like any friend that I get is our friend
That's right.
type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Of course, you want to introduce
it's-
that, but still, there's just
no, I mean it will
yeah.
be that. That's one of my parameters.
Yeah,
like
it's
they're
not
not.
Yeah,
If I feel like, oh wow, this could be like a beneficial friendship to myself and my family and whatever else, Katie will be involved in that
of
because
course.
she got to vet it.
That's
She gotta feel
Yeah,
comfortable.
I'm not. My thing is, I'm not bringing an individual girlfriend into my relationship. I'm not. Not that.
Do the level of badness play a part
No,
of it?
you're missing it.
No,
I'm
I'm asking.
talking about before I answer that. I'm talking about like new, like not one that we brought into the relationship already. When I was
Yeah.
a friend. I'm talking about like if this girl is a single girl, and she's new in my life, and yes, she might be a great person and all that. It'll be very difficult for me to bring her into my family and say, "Babe, I want you to get used to this person," because I don't find myself wanting to build with those.
No,
types of
I
men.
agree.
The level
I
of
know. I
badness
feel
matters,
you.
bro.
I feel
Sorry.
you. I feel the same.
Like,
So
why do
it
I
would be
wanna
hard
No, it
build
for
does
me.
with
matter. It does matter.
No.
Nah.
Now, yes, I agree with what you're saying. Meaning, in the sense of like, where I want to go is I want to meet other married people because
There we
I
go.
want us to have a good friendship
I'm
and
with
like
that.
when I have kids and you have kids. I want us to send our kids to each other's houses and like I want our kids to grow up together and I want to continue the friendship that way.
I'm with that.
So I'm with all of that. That's not to say that I would not fraternize with people who are like
But that's not what I'm saying.
that.
I'm talking
Jay,
about
But I
like,
feel, I know what you're saying.
yeah, I'm talking about going out
So
of
we
your way
have
to
the
start a
same-
friendship with a
yes.
single girl.
It's just
is weird to
sometimes
me.
I can't get away from that because of where I work.
That's wild.
And so sometimes inevitably I'm gonna strike up a friendship with somebody who's single. Now, granted, the older I get, that starts to fall to the wayside. Most people are getting with a partner. But when I was younger, I knew it was gonna be a problem. That's why I tell Katie, I'm like, hey, I work in higher education, fam. I'm gonna be around a lot.
Yeah, and it just there's a point in your life too where you have to make that choice to be like, well, I'm going to be intentional about not. I'm going to create the boundary hard enough where it's going to be clear, And sometimes
At that
it's
point,
hard.
that's already created.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was saying, and that's why I think it's stupid because like it's your responsibility to
Create that boundary.
hell. If you had 10 of them, it's your responsibility to create and sustain.
Agreed. I think
boundary.
there's possibility and opportunity that just is so far out of like control, and you just got to
the level of badness matters, man.
Is she a 7 or up? No.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
like-
I'm serious. Hey, you be careful. It's Cenat. Is it Cenat or Cenat?
Cenat.
It's in that.
I
It's
don't know.
Cenat,
whatever.
Stuck and Stupid for shaking Kendrick's hand after cheering and connecting with Drake.
And hold on, before y'all get mad, we can say Cenat and not know he didn't know Wale. All right,
Facts. No,
yeah.
So is it Stuck and Stupid to get mad at Cenat for shaking Kendrick's hand at the BET Awards behind the scene?
I say stuck.
I'm stuck. No.
Yeah, I'm stuck. I've been stuck in all
I'm stuck.
day.
You
I'm
know
stuck
why,
in,
though?
man.
First of all,
I'm stuck in because of the way Drake is.
talk to me. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, you know the way
it.
Drake is. He petty like that. Apparently, allegedly, this is what he did with DeRozan and other people. He has that. He's petty. So if you already know he's petty,
You saying Cenat's taking a risk?
yes. Plus, I thought y'all was supposed to do the live today.
There we
What's
go.
up?
No, they are, right?
No.
That's where I'm going. I'm saying stuck in because I'm like, bro, Kai, listen, he doesn't know this. I think he does know this. I saw him in Streamer U. There was a moment where he was like on stage afterward and he was like crying because I think he was finally realizing like, dang, I'm really that dude.
I'm him.
Like I'm really that dude. So now that you're here, let me just tell you. Yeah, let me tell you. You're in a different ball game. You got to know who Wale is. I know this sounds crazy. I know it sounds ridiculous. You just got to know. Okay, maybe not like that. Maybe where you got to know his music or whatever. But when the time come back around, you just got to be like.
He has a hot record right now. Bad.
But it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, but it's fine. I respect why he won't know it.
Going
but I'm saying,
viral
like,
again. Yeah.
You got to have somebody that not always just the chat. The chat can't put you on game all the time.
Kai, no, you don't.
No, don't listen to me. Listen to Cori too. But hold on, let me finish the other part. The other part of this. Listen, bro. Strategy is strategy. Like you got Drake coming on your show to do like you right now. I would say maybe, especially not him going into Toronto because isn't Kendrick going to Toronto?
No. Go,
No, he was supposed to be
Kendrick's
Toronto
in
today.
Toronto tonight, and Drake's on the.
Because Drake was supposed to be on the stream, but he's not going.
So my point.
He said no.
Drake's not doing the stream no more.
No, I
I swear I thought he was doing something.
tweeted it.
All I'm saying is this is good content.
But now what I'm saying is coming into play. Again, you got to be strategic. Now you just lost a Drake live.
Let's check act, man.
Yeah, please, because if Drake's not in there, that's what I mean by you got to be strategic. You got to know who Wale is, and I don't mean that you really have to know who Wale is. I'm saying you have to have somebody in your circle now who knows how to play that game too.
Well, I thought the Drake play was kind of I'm conspiracy Cori right now. I thought the Drake play was you know what I'm saying, he wanted to come Cenat, so he got an alibi type thing.
No. I think he was really wanting to show like, you know what, you showed me love throughout this process. I can big you up, you can big me up.
Yeah, but the date is what got me on that. Yeah. You could have did that anytime. You went on Aiden Ross. You went on a couple other things. You could have went on Cenat anytime. But you're gonna choose the date. Kendrick gonna be in Toronto.
But that's strategy.
That's my point. That's my point. It could also be strategy that something happened to Kendrick and Drake got alibi.
Again, hey, shame on you if you didn't think about it. And this is what I mean, Kai. Have people in your team that are in the mix like that. What they say? It's still going?
No, I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, I think it's still going.
Okay, cool.
I say I don't think he's stupid at all. The streaming thing, and Kai, you're the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the guy right now. You're big dog.
It's a new thing that hasn't been really explored, and he's a pioneer of it.
Yeah, he done created all of it. Low key.
You do everything, bro. You get to set the parameters, honestly.
Actually, you know what I thought about today? This is a hot take. Who do y'all think is the inner? Lord have mercy. Who do you guys think was the inventor of social media? If you could think about back in the day, I know everybody's gonna have a popular one like Lil Duval.
What you mean? I mean, like we talking like Zanga
Tom from MySpace, Zanga.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would probably say Unforgivable for sure.
Who?
Unforgivable really like put it on to me.
All right.
I mean, who was the inventor of social media? Kind of hard to say.
Yeah,
especially when you talk about what is social media.
What if I said the inventor was
the first man who made a GIF?
No, the Truman Show. Think about it.
The movie?
Think about it. So what do streamers do all day long? They stream live in real life, right?
Oh yeah, but
the girlfriends. Hold on, the girlfriends. They're probably really in love with them, but the girlfriends know them because of them streaming for the last 5 years and being watched every single day of their life, all night long, all day long. What did Cenat do? He literally had sleepovers, and he was sleeping. People were watching him sleep for hours.
Well, you might be on the birth of streaming, not social media, because social media could be a bunch of things.
Sure, but okay, we'll go with the birth of streaming. So the inventor of streaming really is like Truman Show, if you think about it.
Yeah, if you look at it like that, yeah.
But the end of it, though.
And it is postponed from the comments that I saw in the thing.
It's postponed?
Yeah.
Oh, so he don't need
But by the time y'all see this, we'll know for sure.
He said he don't need no alibi, you ugly.
Is it sucking stupid to think liking someone's IG story is cheating?
Yes.
What do you mean? Give me
Like
the context.
imagine like if you're dating somebody, partnership, married, whatever, and you liked another girl's story or another ex
Again,
or
there's
whoever it was.
too much context for that. Because I mean, like, is it you talking about like a model that's like shaking her butt? Maybe that's not good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know,
It's not
somebody.
good.
I'm
But if it's like
in.
a friend who just had that you both know mutually and they just had like a baby shower and you like that photo, like, am I
Right,
supposed to be
right.
cheating now? Like, no.
Well, this came from because there's a petty cheating, like like cheating what it really is, but then there's another offset of that, which is
Emotional
Little
cheating.
stuff like this.
Like we used to call it emotional cheating back in the day.
I'll give you another one is
Emotional
Netflix.
affairs.
Like say if you started a Netflix series and you end
yeah.
on the 4th episode with your wife or your girl or whoever, your partner or whoever,
and then you kept watching it.
and then you
without her.
kept watching it. That's technically that culture is cheating. So that's where this one came from. I'm like, well, if you put it in that world, I could see somebody thinking that's cheating. If
Yeah,
you
that's
go
a
petty
little-
like
that's
that.
a little-
It's
Lido.
stupid.
That's a little
Yeah,
deep.
it's kinda
But
stupid.
I now if you would have said the word disrespectful, I'm with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
you-
but
you
cheating
right,
is a
yeah.
little far out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Disrespectful. That's
yeah.
crazy. You ain't be liking no dude. You know.
It's time for the hey house.
Yeah, it's time for the shadows, man. Thank God Matt didn't say nothing about no dark, slippery, wet corner or
Because
something
then
like
you
that.
would have to say what?
Nothing. I would just be
okay.
like, come on, bro. That's all I would say. Come on, bro.
Come on,
Golly.
come on. Where does that come from?
I think we're clear this episode.
Yeah, we're clear this episode. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what are Perry's hands called?
Again, context matters.
Context matter, yeah.
I already told you no context.
They call
You said phalanges?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Context matters. Because pause, P-A-W-S,
Hey, yo, $10
is
bucks.
different than P-A-U. No,
Where's the
again,
counter?
context matters. And speaking of context and things that matter, the prompt for this week is, what's more important, being successful or being fulfilled? And the answer cannot be,
Both.
well, being fulfilled is being successful.
Well, yeah, that's what I was about to say for me.
Fulfilled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'm fulfilled. Yeah, I'm like fulfillment is successful. That's it. For me.
I'm gonna say being fulfilled.
Yeah,
I said it first.
this ain't even an argument.
I mean,
I just want to be successful.
Boom boom.
I just want to be successful. Come on, Drake. Oh, yeah, Trey, I fucking feel you.
They be staring at the money like it's unfamiliar. I get it, I live it. To me, there's nothing realer.
But
So why are you
What was
successful?
the number one stream song the last couple of days?
Soulja Boy?
No, it was Drake. But
No, I wouldn't say successful. I was just thinking about the word. For me, I'm fulfilled too, being fulfilled. Because, like, success
can still
and what
create
I
emptiness.
think, well, yes, 100%. And I think that when we say being successful, most people are basing their success off of the comparison to somebody else. And so the fulfillment is based on my own.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say
like that.
being fulfilled. You know what I'm saying?
I just say fulfilled because success can still have gaps and emptiness. So being fulfilled in my mind is completion. It's in my mind it's completion. It's like I am successful in the sense of I don't have loneliness to attach to my action. So or to my life. So I'm fulfilled. I will always choose fulfilled over that.
Fulfilled.
Fulfilled? All right, man. We fulfilled, and we have fulfilled our duty to record this episode.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna go get some tea. I got a lot of stuff to do tonight, but when you are drinking your tea, make sure that you are reflecting on this question. What is more important to you? It could be being successful, but if it's being more fulfilled, that's cool too. But just let us know.
Yeah, join us in the comments with these.
Exactly. Let us know, and then tell us why. And while you're thinking about that, make sure you are, again, drinking your tea. Maybe something a little herbal, like a chamomile or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
A little lavender with some bergamot.
You know what I'm saying? Bergamot waters. And then you get some sleep. Because it's very important to your health. And you come back next week because we're going to have a better episode. Peace out.
If it's up.
yes, sir.
Hey.